Who's going to win 450 Moto 1? Let's find out. Gate is down here in New York. Johnson with a good start up the inside, trying to push his nose in there. Leclerc does actually get a great start, pushes off the track, but Leclerc comes back out of semi-hiatus and gets the Design Lab Co. hole shot. That's not like he never left. You know Leclerc was going to come back out here and rip a good one for the boys. The number one, Phil Ski and Snowboard Honda out in front, backed by Money Samo, whatever that means. But it is Leclerc from Payson Johnson, Brandon Larson, Joseph Pilsner, and Austin Schaefer here on the opening lap. Johnson with a good start is bad news for the rest of the field. But hey, T-Lang's up in 6th. Seth Shirley is 12th. Some of our heavy hitters getting some good starts in this one. And of course, Leclerc is going to push Payson Johnson to his limit in this. Two guys that have seen each other a fair share the last few years. But to be honest, what's weird about it is Leclerc, the 5-time national champion, and Johnson, the 2022 national champion, I don't feel like really have ever had a real balls-out mano-a-mano battle for the lead. And we might be able to see one here tonight at Unadilla. So here we go at the front. Oh, Leclerc yards up by himself from the lead. And never mind about that. A lot of guys are going to go by. He is going to go from 1st back to about 8th or so. And we got a change for the lead. Austin Schaefer is out front. So Schaefer leads from T-Lang. Somewhere, somehow, Payson Johnson went down. So Schaefer leads here at Unadilla, and this is a big opportunity here for Tyler Lane to go up and get another moto win. Remember, he entered 51 points down on Payson Johnson in the championship, and while it is a massive long shot with only 6 motos to go, you just never know, man. That's why they score points all the way till the very end. Oh, Lang gets put on the ground. Schaefer finally met him all the way to that 3rd rut. Schaefer blew the inside, blew the 2nd, pushed all the way into Lang and put him down. And now Johnson lays in a 2:13 flat in 4th place. He's only 10 seconds back of this battle, starting to reel them in a little bit. Look at this, inside for Lang. Down the inside at the bottom of the hill for the race lead. And he has got it into the sky shot. Doolies for the lead. Oh, and Schaefer down out of 2nd place just as the lead goes over to T-Lang. The man who had been leading for much of this race crashes, and there goes Jeff Cooper. Here comes Payson Johnson. And now Johnson is going to have to get a move on if he wants to go catch Tyler Lang, as the battle for 2nd is now raging. Jeff Cooper versus Austin Schaefer. And he was just relentless. Kept putting in those 2:15s lap after lap and said, all right, Payson, you going to catch me? Come get me, buddy. But Payson simply could not do it. Too many crashes in succession, and Lang looks like he is going to let somebody, is this D. Davis he's letting go by? Yes, he is letting Devin Davis have another lap. And your Moto 1 winner here at Unadilla is Tyler Lang, as he breaks through for a big one here in New York. Johnson looks like he's going to hold on for 2nd. Ortiz got all the way up to 3rd. He is around Castellaneta and Schaefer. So Schaefer looks like he threw it away here on this. B-Lars, he gets off the gate well. Let's find out who gets to the first turn first. We're off and running. Brought to you by the Design Lab Co. Is Hubbard in? Hubbard made his way into this moto, and it was a Honda that got there first. I think it was Leclerc. Took out a lot of the field with him. And Hayden Stevenson picks up the Design Lab Co. hole shot. It is Hubbard back in the motos. This time he's out of the first turn in 2nd. Will now 3rd. B-Lars 4th. Colby Eaglin rounds out the top 5. Tons of guys going down, but they're all chasing Hayden Stevenson. Nexus back triumph. Hashtag for Sully out in the race lead. Hubbard, see what they're able to do with some early pace as Hubbard comes under attack. Will now trying to take over 2nd. It looked like now he was able to get to that inside, but not able to make the pass. Hubbard scrubs back across the track in front of him. Oh, Stevenson's down with the lead. Where is he? He is just sitting there on the track. I can't lock onto him for some reason. There he is. Okay. Hayden Stevenson goes from the lead back to 14th. A lot of guys go by. There's T-Lang, our Moto 1 winner. Got to get the dualies cam going. B-Lars is going to lead us in. Come on, B-Lars. Get upside down for us, baby. We got to see it. yacht. Oh, Oppo City. Eaglin's upside down backwards too. Devin Davis, a bike hump right there. Everyone kicking it out to the right. Nice whips aplenty. These guys are having a day out here. Someone just rolling across the jump. That was Frank Jackson. Will now. I guess someone must have gone down. Payson Johnson was upside down right there. That was nice. Oh, dualies. Mid-pack dualies. Leclerc back here. Oh, Brayton Carter. Jeez, Jacob Hubbard. Woo! Seth Shirley getting turned. These guys are having a rough start to their moto, and they're still going upside down for us. I love to see it. Oh, a little mistake. B-Lars tucks the front end, and Eaglin goes to the lead. That was just a little push of the front over that rut because he just slid over it and then stopped on the next one. But now it is Eaglin's turn to try to control this thing from the point. 5th in the first moto, now leads the second moto here. Gonna need some things to fall his way to win the overall, but a moto win could be huge for him because he did lose a handful of points to Payson Johnson in the first moto. Oh man, Seth wants this bad. He wants it so bad. Eaglin is just hoping that the big mistake comes soon enough. Whoa, and it's Eaglin with the mistake. He slides out. Kind of goes over that hill, nose high, and Seth Shirley takes the lead and then barrel rolls off the track. He stays on 2 wheels, but that's a huge time loss right there. Don't get landed on. So Eaglin remounts as the leader, 3.2 seconds now the gap. Lang and Johnson are having some fisticuffs back here, and they get together, and Johnson's down. Bodie Parker's going to go by. We switch back to him just in time to see the end of that as Leclerc is in P6. Bodie Parker up into 4th. Lang now 3rd, all by his lonesome. And now can Seth Shirley close down 2.9 seconds? It might come down to a Hail Mary attempt. Shirley almost goes through the front door. He likes bouncing to this inside line and kind of hopping over the ruts, and it's getting close again. Less than a second between them. This is where Eaglin crashed last time by. He takes the safe line and goes to the outside. This is where Shirley almost crashed last time by, and now he's on him. Into the sky shot. Dualies for the race lead on the final lap in 450 Moto 2. Shirley shows a nose down the inside. Eaglin cuts it back off to hold position going up the hill. Into Screw You. Who's going to get the advantage at the bottom of the hill? It's all about driving back out of Screw You. Shirley to the inside for the race lead is going to get there. Eaglin powers back up alongside of him. They're nearly rubbing number plates at the top of the hill, and Eaglin pushes Shirley out off the track. Shirley goes wide, comes back on, and Eaglin's got an advantage. Shirley's going to give it one last-ditch effort with 3 corners to go, as Eaglin might have just enough time in hand to hold this thing all the way to the checkered flag. Look at Shirley, the speed that he's carrying into this corner. He wants it badly. He swings out of the corner. Eaglin's going to try to defend the inside into Gravity Cavity. Final turn of the moto, and Shirley goes down. Colby Eaglin's going to win 450 Moto 2 at Unadilla. Unbelievable push. And Shirley gave it every single thing he had and is going to fall through to finish 2nd. But at the end of it all, it's going to be this man who raises the trophy at the end of the day. He wins the first moto. He finishes on the box in Moto 2. Tyler Lang wins the Unadilla National in MX Simulator and gains more valuable championship points in his favor. Leclerc even got by Johnson into the top 5. Johnson goes all the way back to 6th. So I believe that is actually going to be a pretty monumental 5-point swing in this moto alone, after it was a 3-point swing in Moto 1, so 8 points gained. He goes from 51 back to 43 back as Johnson kind of bounces his way in. But he's going to end up in 6th in this moto as Leclerc returns from the sidelines to finish up inside the top 5 in Moto 2. Devin Davis. Here at Unadilla, 250 Moto 1 is off and running. Who's going to get the all-important hole shot? A couple guys from the outside got out of the gate well. Seth Carr gets into the corner first and pushes his teammate wide, but he goes down. Maverick Snyder through the inside alongside Ryan Chowsey is going to push him out and get the Design Lab Co. hole shot. Maverick Snyder out front here at Unadilla. Chowsey giving chase right behind him. Vanderkoy, Trent Adams, Wyatt Grant all up near the front. Devin Johnson coming out of retirement also in the mix. Good to see him up here, but it's going to be Snyder in and out of Gravity Cavity to lead the opening lap here at Unadilla. 3 Yamahas, Takatoji, EVP, and EVP all at the sharp end of the field as Chowsey lays it down and pushes the nose out. Trent Adams straight out of the consi goes by along with Wyatt Grant. CBR jumping down the hill into 4th. And a lot of guys jockeying for those early positions. And it looks like Cade Matherly's 34th as Snyder lays it down out of that corner. And Trent Adams out of the consi is into the race lead. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Look at him go. He's up there mixing it up as around the outside. Wyatt Grant's trying to go to the front on his CBR Triumph, I think that is. But we are about to have Dooley City right now off the Sky Shot, and I absolutely cannot wait. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe how upside down these guys are about to get right now? It is going to be Liddy 250 because it's a 250 class. Adams and Wyatt Grant bring us down the hill on the opening lap into the best jump in Moto. Huge whips. We got Dooley's, Charlie's, Quadsies. Oh man, look who's getting the most turn. Oh, Triley's. Yeah, look at those dudes. 3 wide, everyone tossing it upside down and all around. The Sky Shot delivers every single year. We still got dudes deep in the field tossing it. Dooley's back here. Big row right there. Someone's absolutely upside down. That might have even been Cade. I think he just died right there. So dropping down into Gravity Cavity once again. We are on to lap number 4 of what should be about a 16-17 lap affair here at Unadilla. Oh, our leader is down. Our leader has gone down. Trent Adams down from the race lead. You hate to see it, and look at how close everybody still was. He goes from the lead to 11th. Unbelievable. Back out front, though. Now it's Cody Wells' turn to lead on the Vulcan KTM. And putting about 2 seconds on this fight right now. Snyder having Seth Carr putting some heat on him. Cade Matherly just laid in fastest lap of the race at a 2:19.375, I should say, in P23. So he's cooking, but it's taking him a while to get going right now. Through the top of the hill and down into Screw You to the outside. Look at this. Completely different line for Seth Carr, trying to make the pass in a second and might even bounce his way up into a fight for the lead at the top of Screw You. Cuts back across the ruts. Inside line. Alongside on this Race Factory table, Cody Wells is trying to push him out and maintain the lead, but Carr gets to the corner first, and he's out front. The red plate holder comes from a first turn crash to lead here on lap number 4, and this is trouble for everybody else. We've said it over and over again this year. Seth Carr is relentless when he gets the lead, and he's had some terrific motos where he's gotten out front and putting 30 minutes or 30 seconds to a minute on the field. We'll see if he's able to do that again here tonight in the first moto. But this man just continues to deliver. It is unbelievable the season he's having both in Race Factory Gaming Nationals and RFGP. About to clinch the RFGP championship probably next Monday, but he might be on his way to putting a stamp of authority on this championship soon, regardless of what Cade Matherly is able to do coming through the field. Seth Carr just keeps on trucking at the front. Moto 1 at Unadilla goes to Seth Carr. Maverick Snyder deserves a ton of praise in this one. Pushed the number 15 of Seth Carr all the way to the checkered flag. Moto number 2 here at Unadilla. Can Cade Matherly turn it around and put in a fight against Seth Carr? We're off and running. Better start, it looks like, for Cade. Let's see if he gets kind of swallowed up. A few guys get together. Tharp comes out clean as a whistle. Should have picked him. Should have had him. He got himself anyway. Braden Tharp picks up the Design Lab Co. whole shot. Head over to designlabco.com and check out all the cool stuff they're making, from graphics to all kinds of different things. So we appreciate them back in the stream. And Tharp is out front leading here at Unadilla in Moto 2. Jack Gatlin up in second, Matherly third, Scialbro fourth, Wilczek in fifth. Stamped, signed, and delivered into his back pocket. Oh, and as I say that, a little front end push right there. And Matherly goes back by. So now we got ourselves a bit of an interesting dynamic in this race because Matherly is catching Tharp, and Tharp just went down with the lead. Tharp loses the lead. Matherly goes by. And Tharp's going to pick it up now in P5 just behind Max Wilczek. It was, or if I might maybe have that backwards, I think maybe he was West now that I think about it. But either way, they both have something to fight for because they have championships that they feel should have been theirs that they lost. Doolies! Oh, car down! Doesn't quite bring it back and swaps hard on landing. Gonna lose a spot there to Wilczek. Tharp goes back by and car just gets on now behind Ryan Chowsey. Tharp went down, so he's gonna go back to fourth. He's trying to get Chowsey to go back into third now as well. Masterfully working their way around. We've got a change for the lead. Seth Carr is out front. Cade Matherly, we just talked about it a lap ago. Consistency was what was killing Seth Carr, and Matherly had his worst lap of the race, a 2:20.3, and then followed it up with his first fall-off crash, I think since the first lap, or maybe of the whole race. And now he's got Seth Carr in front of him, and he's got to do the chasing in this one. And that's always a tough thing as well. 4 minutes and 2 laps left to go. Carr blows the inside rut and almost goes off the bike. Matherly's back in the race lead. All right, now we have got ourselves a race. Lap traffic moves aside. Very nicely done. Now it's on Carr again to go back to closing the gap down. Up to the big step up and heading towards the sky shot. Time will expire this time by. We are going to have the 2-lap board displayed next time through. Oh, and Seth Carr is down in second. Huge crash before the sky shot. Looks like he maybe caught the rut wrong heading up to the jump, and that one was a lengthy fall-off crash. He's even got to back up and slowly go up the face of the sky shot. 2 turns left to go, and a huge weight lifted off his shoulders. It's not going to be for the overall win, but it's done enough to at least stop the damage thus far. 2 rounds still to go, but this Moto win's going to feel like a championship victory in and of itself. Cade Matherly takes Moto 2 here at Unadilla. To put the heat back on this man, Seth Carr, he's going to go 1-2 to get the overall win. But now he's got to respond next week. Your Unadilla 250 winner is Seth Carr. 1-2 gets it done. And he'll extend his championship lead by 4 more points when the dust has settled. Austin Partolo survives the chaotic fight for third. Ended up going 17-3 today. Tharp right behind him in fourth. Tharp had a similar day, didn't he? See what Tharp put together in this one. 11-4 for Tharp. Max Wilczek, 8-5 for him.